How's it going, everyone? I hope everyone is doing good. I wanted to do another video today to show my hybrid setup, how everything is connected through my audio interface and how it's routed through the Focusrite control. I have the 18i20 3rd gen Scarlett interface. I have the Art Pro VLA2 compressor, and I have the Art Pro MPA2 preamp. And so I want to go through all that and show you how it's routed through Cubase and as well as the Focusrite control. So before I show all the connections in the back, which I'll have to do a video, and it's going to be hard to see because it's a mess back there. There's just wires everywhere. But the way that I have it set up, my audio interface, the output of 5 and 6 goes into the input of my compressor. And then the output of my compressor goes into the input of 5 and 6 of my audio interface. Then the way I have my external preamp connected is my microphone is connected to the one side of my preamp, and the output of that is into the input of 7 on my audio interface. And then my guitar, I normally plug it into the front of my external preamp, which is on the right side, and that is the output of that is going into input 8 of my audio interface. So let me show you that in Focusrite control. Let me bring that up. I have to bring it over to the other screen here. So, so my monitoring, my speakers, the only thing is listening to is 5 and 6 and my guitar. My microphone on here is muted because I don't want to hear any feedback, and I can hear it directly without it routing into my control. So then my 5 and 6 output is only listening to my playback of my DAW or movies or whatever I have played. Um, then my headphone mix is listening to everything. Both of them are like that, but if I need to change that for have one for the me while I'm tracking someone, I can change that mix. But that's getting out of off topic for now. So like I said, my compressor is connected from 5 to 6 output of the audio interface, and it goes back into the inputs of 5 and 6 of the interface. So this is how I have it in Cubase. I've seen in the control, I've seen other people hook it up differently. I can't seem to make it work that way. But this way, the way it is, I can real time listen to the compressor at my whole mix, which I'll show you here. So let's just get this deleted for now. Like right now, my compressor is bypass, so I can unbypass it, and then this is compressing. It's not going through the compressor. But the way, if I want to compress a certain part, like my kick or something like that, I would have to solo the kick though, the way I have it. And then I add a track here. Let's just add another one just so you can see. Even though I've shown in my videos, but that's fine. But here, I would choose my compressor. Oh, it's not even on the right screen here. So here in the audio input, I would choose my compressor, which is 5 and 6. This is the stereo one. And then I did 2 individual compressor left, compressor right for mono. So let's cancel that because that's already here. But I also want to show, so we go to Studio, Audio Connections. Let me bring that screen over. And these are all my inputs. And like input 8, guitar. Input 7, my main mic. And then comp right is 6, comp left is 5, and then together is the stereo comp. Um, so that's pretty much basically it. Also, I want to show a better video on the X Touch. Um, I know when I first got the X Touch, I was anytime you touch a button or a fader, and if you had a virtual instrument loaded up, it would make a sound. It would like trigger. But there's a really quick, easy way to fix that. So you go at Studio Setup, and at MIDI, this was checked. MIDI all was checked. And if you uncheck it, it gets rid of the when you touch a fader that makes a sound and stuff like that. So that was I didn't find any video online. That was just by fluke that I unchecked it and it worked. So now that I've explained everything, we'll have a quick look at the back of my setup here. It's not pretty. So let me switch. So there's my compressor, the Pro VLA2. This is my Behringer X Touch control surface. And here is my external preamp, the Pro MPA2, and my Scarlett 18920 3rd gen. Then here's my first audio interface, the Steinberg. That's connected to the phone right now, so you guys can hear me properly. So here we have the back. It's gonna be hard to see, but there 5 and 6 over here coming from my compressor. 7, 8 coming from my external preamp. 1 and 2 output goes to the speakers. 5 and 6 goes into the compressor, and these two is ran into my other audio interface for that's connected to the phone when I do these videos. So let's go check out the other side. So here's the other side. It's gonna be hard to see because I have my monitor stand there, but that's how it's set up. All those wires. Yeah, that's my hybrid setup on Cubase in my home studio. I'm going to show you the whole studio here. Had to rebuild the desk a few times, but yeah, pardon the mess. Stupid monitor, I broke my main one. Just so you can see. All my acoustic panels that I built myself. Definitely need new monitors though. These aren't the greatest, but it'll do for now.